This message is for someone out there. It's okay to move on. It's okay. It's okay because your life is not supposed to be stagnant anyway. If you find someone out there better for you that can suit your needs and is in alignment with your goals, then move along with them. Trust me, you're probably going to get to the same destination anyway if it's meant for you. Comiesha Monica, everybody. And this message is for someone out there. All right, everybody, welcome to the Las Vegas Tribune News, local news, and online music and entertainment. I am the Comiesha Monica. Everybody, like I always say, if you ain't here, you ain't nowhere. All right, everybody, listen. This week, I've come to the conclusion that the show must go on. Regardless of how big your team is, how small your team is, no matter what's going on, the show must go on. Never forget that, because you have an obligation to things that you have to do, meaning you're probably running a business that requires you to keep going and to make things happen with or without whomever. All right, everybody, let's get into the show. So two places you can go in Las Vegas. Two places. Now, this place particularly, it's more of a magic show. Are you into like paranormal things? We're talking about predictions, insight, being hypnotized. Well, there is a magic show at Horseshoe, Las Vegas. It's called oh my God. It's so crazy because I believe it's called The Mentalist. And I think the magic show at the Horseshoe is, they say it's so real that you can't decide whether it's reality or an illusion. I don't want to be confused about anything being reality or an illusion, but apparently this magic show makes you think twice. So check that out at the Horseshoe. Second, have you guys ever heard of West Side Oasis? They call it by the nickname WSO. Well, it's a bar and grill here on the historic West Side. It's a Black owned. Basically drinks, food. But I've been there on several occasions where they have like comedy shows. They have artists, what do you call that? Artist showcases, things like that. So if you go to WSO, it is on historic West Side. You'll get a lot of culture in there. It opens after 5, so make sure you check out. And listen, I'll be right back with our social updates. Stay tuned. I got some good stuff for you. All right, we're back with our social updates. I got a couple things that I am going to put in your ear today, but this is information from all over. Let's start with, do you remember Gossip Girl? Do you remember Buffy the Vampire Slayer? All right. I hope I don't butcher this name because I did not go inside of Google and say how you say this today. Michelle Trachtenberg from Gossip Girl, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You're not going to believe this, but she passed away. She passed away. Well, they got a call about a woman being in cardiac arrest. And apparently prior to that, she had a liver transplant. I'm not sure how long ago the liver transplant was, but our beloved Michelle has passed away. So we're sending condolences to her family. It's always sad when someone so young has passed away. I believe she was about 38 years old. That's still young for all those people out there who don't know that we're living longer, 90 years, and really young. So condolences to her family. Social update number 2. If you are a Drake fan, I know that the battle went on between Drake and Kendrick. Some say there was no battle. Some say it was a complete loss for him. But I don't know. I'm here for the music. And hip hop is one of those genres that battling is it's just part of the course, So on the Drake side, well, he's postponing some of his tour dates. He said he's going to make it up to his fans. But just to let you know in entertainment news that a couple of those concerts are not going to happen. All right. Number 3, social update. Governor Gavin Newsom out of California. He signed a formal apology for years, hundreds of years of slavery and discriminations against Black American Californians. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but he did sign and issue a formal apology for that discrimination. And that is it for our social updates. We'll be right back with Who Got Boxed. I'll see you when we get back. Make sure you click in. All right. Who got foxes here? First, we must ask ourselves, 1, what is going on here? 2, is the actions justified? And 3, is this even real? Is this even real? Airlines. Qatar Airways. It's either Qatar or Qatar. I'm going with Qatar. Qatar Airways. You're in the hot seat this week. All right. Imagine being on your flight. You're going on a dream vacation. You're coming from Melbourne, Australia. You're going to Italy via Doha. You think you and your partner, you're going to have a great time, and you're sitting there and someone collapses and dies right in the hall right next to you. What do you do? What do you really do in that moment? What do you think? First, instinctively, I get up and help. Hey, are you okay? But what if the person died? What if they died? Well, couple, Mitchell Ring and Jennifer Collins, according to Current Affairs publication, they stated that a passenger died on the flight. And when the passenger died on the flight, they weren't afforded the opportunity or asked if they wanted to move their seats. So the woman was placed in a seat right next to him. So the rest of your dream flight, on the way to your big vacation that you probably take once or twice a year, someone dies on mid-flight and they're placed in a seat next to you. What do you do? I don't know what to do, but apparently this couple had to ride the entire flight or the remainder of the flight to their destination. And I'm just wondering who actually got foxed here? Who actually got foxed here? And in the comment section, everybody, let us know what you think, what you have done, what you would have done in the situation. Let us know if maybe they should be compensated. I'm not sure because when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. All right, everybody. Let us know what you think. We'll be right back with my favorite part of the show, featured artists and network music world artists song of the 21st century. Make sure you click in. Actually, we'll save that for the bloopers, but listen, we're back with the state of Black American culture, and then we're going to move on to feature artists and network music world artists song of the 21st century. All right, so the state of Black American culture. Have you guys ever heard of reparations? If you have not, you might be listening to the show from another country. You might be listening to the show from your backyard. I don't know. But if you never heard of reparations, let me explain what that means. According to Google, reparations, it's the making of amends for a wrong one has done by paying money to or otherwise helping those who have been wronged. So reparations in this country has been a huge topic for as long as I want to say I've been born. No shade to myself. Okay, well, in the state of Black American culture currently, we have, like I mentioned earlier in the social updates, we have Governor Gavin Newsom, who signed a California apology for slavery and discrimination. There are a couple of other states that are creating what Governor Gavin Newsom had set forth, which was a reparation task force or commission study that would go out and see how Black Americans are or were affected by racism and how reparations could, I would say, settle this debt. It's a debt on American, it's a stain on America. Really, slavery is a huge stain on America. No matter how people try to justify it and say, well, they were given room and board. And well, to be honest with you, from my perspective, and I'm not a race baiter, but a lot of people that were taken from Africa did not ask to be taken, if you know what I mean. It's not so much as like immigration, migrating to a different place willingly. Slavery was something that was just terrible. But there's some light at the end of the tunnel, because there are a couple of states that are following suit with this reparation task force or commission studies. Colorado, New York, and Massachusetts have all begun to set up these task force. Hundreds of years of slavery and a group of people who are still suffering from those conditions 200, 300, 400 years ago. All right, everybody, that's the state of a Black American culture. Now I'll be back with our featured artists, and I'll also be back with Network Music World artists. Song! The 21st century. I'll see you when we get back.
Hi there, I'm Mona Van Joseph, and I'm known locally fondly as Mystic Mona, and I'm a professionally licensed intuitive tarot consultant. So when I do a reading for someone, I'm actually bringing them to a moment of awareness where they have power, because I firmly believe that when I'm doing a reading for you, I'm predicting your potential. It's up to you to be the captain of your own ship. It's up to you to guide spirit to help you get what you want in this lifetime. And the most effective thing in the whole world that you can do for yourself is pray for what you want, and pray to whatever entity works for you, whether that's good Lord, Mother Mary, Jesus, Buddha, Spirit, Karma, the universe. It doesn't matter who you pray to, but it's a way for you to tell the universe what you want. So when you call into 3.Vegas, you're usually working on an issue that you want a little bit more clarity. Well, we have Rainy Day, who is our clairvoyant medium, amazing. We have Chris Gray, who's our master astrologer, and also contributes to VegasAstrology.com, where you can read your monthly forecast every month. And those are usually posted right the last day of the previous month, and you can read about your month ahead, which is fabulous. I'd love for you to join us on 3.Vegas exclusively on WWDBTV, where you can experience what a three-dimensional focus of your issue can be. It's wonderful. If you'd like to get a hold of me, my website is www.mona.vegas. I'm available for private sessions and special events, but mostly I'm here for you on WWDB-TV with two amazing readers. I hope to see you soon, and I look forward to you tuning in.
Okay, featured artists for the Love and Music. Okay, as you know, I always talk about the For the Love and Music reality show documentary that I am also shooting, but there are artists that I'm out there and I'm showing up to your venues to see you, to watch you, and feature the hottest artists of that showcase on the show. Now, if I meet you in your mother's living room and you sing, you can also be a featured artist on the show. Or if I'm at an event, or if I'm at a party or backyard boogie, I'm open to filming you too. So if you want to be featured, send in your clips. But to be honest with you, I'm out looking for you. And hopefully at the end of the year, we'll have our showcase of participants and you'll be able to win a prize right here in Las Vegas on one of the hottest stage. I'll choose the hottest stage. Let me talk about it later. Hey, stay tuned for our featured artists. We'll be right back. Network Music World artists. Song in the 21st century goes to Network Music World artists. Song of the 21st century goes to, with lyrics like, See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Girl, you better go. Genre R&B, Billboard Hot 100. It hit the #1 spot. It's been 10 consecutive weeks there. Genre R&B, label Def Jam, AJM, and Murder Inc. Songwriter Ashanti Douglas, Mark DeBarge, Ederline Jordan, and Irving Lorenzo. Producer Irv Gotti. Network Music World artist Zorg of the 21st century goes to, off the album, Ashanti for the song Foolish. You are a Network Music World artist, song of the 21st century. Life is good. It gets better with music. And thank you for your contributions. We'll be right back with our closing thoughts. Before I go, a thought just crossed my mind. Listen, at some point in our life, we all have probably been foolish. Shout out to Ashanti. But I tell you, moving on is the best thing you can do. Because if we don't move on, we hold on. And holding on is not going to do anything for you, but help you stay in that stagnant energy. So as I say, we move along and we mend our relationships with apologies, like the beginning of what Governor Newsom did in California, signing over that formal apology. It helps us move on. And even with that, some people may not agree. Some people may feel a certain way, but you can't please everyone. So I say this: take with you and think. Think for yourself and move towards a better future. That's it. That's all. Until we meet again, I'll see you guys next week. Deuces.